Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you a makeup look that I've been doing for the past few weeks. It's a makeup look that makes me feel really confident in myself. I do it every single day, even if I don't have much going on and I'm just running errands. I always try to look put together because there's always a chance you might run into somebody who you don't want them to see you looking your worst. So I'm always prepared. I always like to do it, and I'm just at home. I see myself, Andrew sees me, and I want to look the best. Now, when it comes to makeup, everyone is different. Some people say, oh, you shouldn't wear it every single day. It's up to you. I personally think I should have makeup on every single day. Makes me feel and look put together. It's important for me. This video is going to be long because, as you can tell, I did not fill in my eyebrows. So get yourself some coffee or water and let's get into it. So we are starting off with my eyebrows. I always start off with my eyebrows. I just feel like it's easier to decide what to do next after they're applied. So first I'm going in with Anastasia Beverly Hills The Brow Pomade. You guys know this product. I've been using it for many years. Let's see. And I'm using my Essence little brushes that I've been using for many years as well. I keep on going back to this brush whenever I see it, that they have it in stock. I always pick it up. Let's see. There we go. Sorry, I can't even speak when I'm doing this. It's easy to mess up. My eyebrows are way too different. This one is higher, this one is lower, this one has longer hairs, this one has shorter. It's all over the place and I'm trying to let them grow out. I am trying to avoid styling them at all, but they never really grow in. It's always been my problem. I'm just trying to get it to look as best as possible. I've been speaking so much that I am slowly losing my voice. By the way, I also jumped on the hype for Stanley Cups. I was trying to avoid it. I seen too many girls being all over it, having the whole collection. Normally I try to avoid that, but I don't know, something about them. And yeah, now I have two of them. I really like them. This brow is gonna be slightly different. Okay, so that's outlined. We're going in with NYX Lift and Snatch, and now I'm gonna gently fill it in. Now this part takes a lot of time because I'm really trying to focus on the areas where I'm missing hair. So how is everyone's year started? Mine is really full of energy. I know some people say, oh, it's already starting off bad, but I don't know. My year started off very well. I've been really motivated. I've been pushing myself to do things that I planned for a very long time, and I kept on postponing them, putting them off. But I thought, you know what? I can't do this anymore. I also watched a lot of motivational videos, and I thought, you know what? If I'm going to be putting it off, I know I never have time, but if I don't do it now, I'll never do it. So yeah, so far it's been going very well. I'm sticking to what I was planning to do, although it is hard, but you just gotta push yourself. All right, I think this one, I traveled with it, and for some reason now the ink is coming out weirdly and it's leaking a little bit. All right, almost done with this brow. And it takes such a long time. It's insane. Okay, you know what? The second brow, I'm just gonna do it off camera because it takes such a long time and I don't want anyone to get bored of it. Okay, so I'm done filling in my eyebrows and now I'm just gonna go in with powder. This is Benefit Foolproof Brow Powder. I don't know why. Today, the whole day, I'm getting tongue-tied, so apologies if that happens. So I'm gonna be going in with this. I rarely use powder, but I recently started and I actually like it. So the lighter shade in here, I'm going in on my inner corners. All right. And on the outer corner, I'm just gonna go in with a darker one. So my eyebrows are a little bit extra today. They're a little bit darker, and that's because the NYX Lift and Snatch, I don't know why it's leaking. At first it starts off perfectly as it should, but then it goes on like a marker. And every time it happens, I have to double check, make sure I didn't grab eyeliner, and I didn't. I don't know what's up with it. I'm probably gonna need to pick up a new one. Okay. Today is my filming day and I have so many videos planned out. It's gonna be insane. The one downside is editing. I hate editing. It takes such a long time and you have to rewatch it like 20 times, and when you're the one that filmed it and you watched it for first time when you're editing and then second and third time, it just, I don't know, drives me nuts. But you know, you do what you gotta do. So I'm gonna have to do a lot of editing. I'm really excited though. I planned out videos for, I would say 2 months in advance. Actually 3. I'm planning out slowly. I'm almost done planning it out. Videos for about half of the May. I won't be able to film because my sister-in-law is getting married and I am baking. I'm in charge of it. I have to do cake and a whole bunch of other stuff. So I'm going to be focusing on that, and I'm trying to make sure I have videos prepared. So when I'm unable to film, I have that to post. Okay, my eyebrows are done. Let's go in with brow gel. I know I'm using a lot of products on my brows, and they stay looking really good whenever I do that. Although today they look a little darker than usual. Now I'm gonna let this dry a little bit, and then I'm gonna go in with e.l.f. Brow Lift. All right, this is a little bit old school type of eyebrow tutorial. Now I'm just gonna clean up underneath the brow with the lighter concealer. I know we've done this many years and moved on, but I am doing it again. Okay. Let's see. I always have to cover this a little corner that is left over from microblading. And the thing is, the lady that did my microblading messed up a little bit, so this little corner is a little bit too low and this brow is shorter than that one. And although most of the microblading came off, that little corner never goes away, sadly. Okay, now let's blend this out. Oh, and concealer that I'm using is from Fenty Beauty. I talked about this before. It's one of my newer concealers in my collection. Man, the skin on my eyelids is so dry, and that's due to the fact that I had to use my Nivea micellar water because I ran out of my regular one. And the first time I ever tried it, I noticed that happening to my eyes. Now I used it again, I have to put up with this. And now I'm just gonna apply a little bit of Chanel concealer on my lid. And now we're going in with pencil. This is Benefit Highbrow. I'm just gonna apply a little bit. And I'm also applying it on my inner corners, like that. I use it sort of as a base. Now let's move on to eyeshadow. First, I'm gonna be going in with Cara Beauty palette. It's the Essentials palette, and let's see which shade I'm gonna be using. I'm gonna go with the Usual. This is how it looks, and let's see. I will be using this small brush. This is Sonia Kashuk. Honestly, Sonia Kashuk brushes are some of the best. I like them a lot more than high-end brushes. They're really affordable, to be honest, and they last a very long time. I have some brushes that I had for over 10 years, and they're still going strong. Right, and I'm just going in my crease, slowly blending it upwards. All right, and same with this eye. So I'm just thinking how long it will take me to edit this video because I'm speaking so much. And you know what I also noticed? Whenever I film, I feel like I've said the right things, did everything right. I feel like I relaxed in front of the camera. In reality, no. It's far from that. I'm still really nervous in front of the camera, and whenever I watch back and I just think, why did I say this? Why am I saying this 20 times? I don't know. It's just still work in progress, and whenever I just vlog, it makes it worse because I forget how to do the sit-down videos and just talk to the camera. Okay, so I've been going in with Try Me. Also going in my crease. They're very similar, but this one is slightly darker. Now I'm gonna take Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette. I haven't used this palette in a long time. So let's see, I will be going in with the shade Glistening. It looks like this. And it's gonna go on my lid. Gonna tap it off. But I'm going almost to the end, but not quite. Go. And now I will be using the shade Rustic. It's deeper brown. And I'm gonna be using, I think it's Wet n Wild brush. Yes, it's Wet n Wild. Just tap it off. These shadows are very pigmented. You don't need much, and if you apply too much on your brush, there's going to be a lot of fallout, so you got to be careful with that. So with this shade, I'm just going to go on my outer corner, and I'm raising it towards my brow bone a little bit and slightly in my crease, trying to blend everything together. There we go. Look at that. Looks perfect. Now this makeup look doesn't take me much time. I've been doing it every single day, so for me it literally takes me about 30 to 40 minutes, which honestly is not much because normally I would do makeup for over an hour. But you know, I do enjoy that time in the morning. I get to collect my thoughts, I get to relax a little and get ready for a hectic day. Now I'll take Fluffy Brush, also from Sonia Kashuk, and I'm just gonna blend everything out very gently, just taking my time working on it. You also have to make sure not to blend out eyeshadow too high. Oh my goodness, I can hear our cats outside. We have a lot of cats. We have a few ladies that feed them, and they're just outside cats. And right now they're being very loud and acting like it's spring. If you know, you know. Alright, I won't be doing a wing liner. I'm just gonna go in with this, what is this? I think this is the brand, gosh, this is KVD. So this used to be Kat Von D's brand until she sold it. So this is their super pomade in Graphite 80. Looks like this. I'm just gonna line my lash line, and that's it. I'm not gonna do wing liner with it. By the way, most of you probably seen me use this Marc Jacobs bronzer, and I'm sad to report it that it broke. I was holding it and somehow it flew out of my hand. It broke, the bronzer shattered. Half of it was still okay, so I cleaned it up. I have carpet here in the room, so I had to wash the carpet. Everything was clean, and today I had the bronzer on my table. I don't know why I didn't toss it. I just placed it there and accidentally knocked it down once again. The bronzer went all over the place. So after this video, I have to clean up, and oh my goodness, it's such a headache. The one downside with this liner is that it dries very quickly. I just put it on my arm and it's already dry. So you have to work quickly with it. All done. Look at my hand. I'll have to wash afterwards. And mascara, I'm going to be using Essence I Love Extreme Volume Mascara. This is one of my favorite ones, and it's really one of the most affordable ones at drugstore that you can find. Now let's move on to the face. I'm going to be using e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. And on my T-zone, I'm actually going to use my YSL Touche Éclat Blur Primer. Just the smallest amount. I don't know if you can see it. Look how small it is. And I'm just applying it on my enlarged pores. Right. There we go. Because whenever I use the e.l.f. Power Grip in these areas, it makes my pores look bigger. And I don't like that. I don't need it. Okay, and now the Power Grip, I'm going on the rest of the face. Especially my chin. The foundation always goes away on my chin. I guess I touch my chin too much. Don't get scared. My hands are really dark right now. I used self tanner and my hands are really dry, so that's why it got like that. But it will go away really soon. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna be using, you know what? I'm gonna mix the Missha BB cream with L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. So on its own, at the moment, it's a little too dark, so I mix it with a little bit lighter shade, and it creates a perfect tone for me. And what I love about the Pro Glow is that it's not drying, and your skin just looks glowy. It feels really lightweight, and I like to use that whenever my skin feels drier. For example, right now my skin is dry. Okay, and I'm using Beauty Blender. You know what? No, I'm gonna go in with the brush. All right, and I'm applying the smallest amount. I'd rather go back in and apply some more than apply too much. My hair is in the way. Man, those cats are going crazy. So For a few days this week, we had insane winds, and I mean insane. We had to bring in outside furniture because I could hear it moving. So we had to bring it inside, and thankfully our power didn't go off. I know where my brother lives, they lost power in a lot of other areas. There were a lot of trees that were knocked down by the wind. It was insane. Thankfully, I stayed home most of the day. I didn't even have to leave the house. I worked from home those few days, and I didn't see all the craziness. But it's really sad, and I feel horrible for the people that dealt with it. I've seen some videos where even trees fell down on the houses, and the house would have collapsed roof because of it. It's just sad. We never normally have that in California. It's always peaceful and calm. Okay. You know, it's one of those times where you're looking for something, it's right in front of you, you just don't see it. Now I'm going to be using Wet n Wild Dual Ended Contour Stick, and I'm going to contour my face. Right. So I recently been finding a lot of makeup tricks on Instagram, and I haven't seen too many people post about them. I was thinking of making a video, you know, trying them out, but I don't know. Would you guys want that or no? Let me know. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I'm out. Never mind. I had a little miniature hourglass concealer. I guess I'm out. So I'm just gonna use Fenty Beauty. A little bit on my inner corners. Let's blend this. So it looks like I'm done with cream products, but no. I'm gonna add a little more concealer. This one is from e.l.f. and it's a lot lighter than the one before. Just gonna add a small dot on my inner corners, a little bit on my nose, forehead, and chin. And you have to work really fast with this product because it does set fast. To set everything, I'm going to be using Laura Mercier translucent powder, and you need the smallest amount. The brush I'm going to be using is from e.l.f. It's one of my favorite ones. You probably can still find it in a set with these kind of handles. I believe it is $10, the whole set. It's a really good set, honestly. Really good brushes. I like them a lot. So I'm just tapping it on in the areas where I need the most. And now let's move on to blush. The blush I'm going to be using is from MAC. This is their So Natural Glow Play Blush, and it's pretty cool. You press it and it's like this. It's really unique. So I apply a little bit with my finger, and now I'm just going to take the Beauty Blender and blend this out. Now the highlighter I'm going to be using Essence Pure Nude Highlighter in the shade 10 Be My Highlight. It's really natural. It doesn't even look like you have highlighter on your skin. Look at that. And last but not least, lips. Just gonna line them. Let's see. I need to sharpen my pencils. So this one is from LA Girl Perfect Precision Lip Liner in the shade Bear. Looks like this. Just gonna line my lips. You know what? Let's just go with lip gloss. I'm gonna be using Tom Ford 09 Aura. Just gonna use this. All right, and I'm ready to go. Occasionally I do use false lashes because for me it takes literally 2 minutes to apply them. I like to use them, but since I've been using them way too much, I decided not to do them today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.